Hello and welcome to another video. So this is the PTZ security camera. So this is from the brand Dzees. It's one of those security cameras that's battery operated, but the battery lasts a long time. This particular product comes with unlimited 3-day review. Essentially, the cloud storage will store your alerts and videos on the cloud for a few days without having to pay for that. So that's why I went with this one, so you don't have to, with Ring, unless you buy the subscription, there's no storage whatsoever. So when you get a door, like somebody's at your camera or door, you get an alarm, you gotta review it live, otherwise you gotta pay for that. So this one, of course, you can buy a subscription if you want to store your data on the cloud for longer, but by default they give you it looks like 3-day free cloud storage, which is plenty for most people, plenty of time to review, and then if they want to download it, they can go ahead and download that. So let's go ahead and look at the product first before looking into the instruction guide. So this is the charging cable, it's micro USB. Let's see here. All right, mounting screw, mounting bracket. I'm gonna put the mounting bracket over there. Okay, so this is the actual security camera. It is waterproof, so you can see this sealed charging port there. So you do have to take the camera off base to charge. I was thinking perhaps there'd be a removable battery. I didn't really care either way because it does come with this mounting screw. So taking it off and on will be really easy. Also, having a battery that's built in and not removable decreases the chance of any water seepage into the battery and ruining the battery. It does come with a speaker on the back, and in the front you have seems like infrared as well as the regular camera sensor. So we're gonna go ahead and take those stickers off. So as you can see, it's nice and shiny, and then you have the LED lights to to light up the area in the dark. Then you have the antennas that help with figuring out or help with Wi-Fi connection, so that it's always connected and backing up to the cloud. The mount goes on, it goes on top like this with the mounting screw. So this part sticks onto the wall with the screws provided, and then you just kind of unscrew and take this off of the wall. And the charging port's right on the back. Okay, let's go ahead and put this down for a second, look through the instruction manual, and download the software we need. So as soon as you flip onto the first page of the actual instructions, you have the QR code to download the app. The app is called Dzees Home app. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up here. Once you've made the account and logged in, you can go ahead and add a device. So battery device, because this is a battery. Okay, so press the long button on the it's on the top. Okay, let me show you this too. On the top here, there's another sealed portion where you can see the power button as well as the micro USB port. You're gonna press and hold the button until, here we go. So you hear the sounds. Allow, we're gonna connect to it. Allow while using the app. Okay, let's connect to my internet. Make sure you connect to the camera's Wi-Fi. Once you've done that, you're gonna click got it. As soon as you've connected to the Wi-Fi of the camera,
connection succeeded.
It's gonna connect to the Wi-Fi, and as you can see, within a few seconds, it's connected to the router, and the Wi-Fi it was putting out probably went away, and now I'm probably connected back to my Wi-Fi, and connection succeeded. I can name it whatever whatever I want. This is gonna go on my driveway, so I'm gonna name it driveway, and it's gonna be, let's say, location, driveway. Okay, so call it there. Next step, and it's gonna be battery power only. I'm not gonna have solar panel. You can connect a solar panel to it so it charges all the time. But we're gonna just set it on battery. The installation location, okay. Please make sure the installation location has a stable network signal. I do believe my car's connected to the Wi-Fi out there, so it should be fine for this device. Best for motion detection, you want to put it, seems like it's going to detect more of the horizontal movement rather than driving towards it. And place camera about 2 meters high and point it downwards towards the wall at a 10 to 15 degree angle. All right. And then it shows you how to mount the camera. All right. So you can do a $4.49 per month subscription, and you can actually put multiple cameras on there. First month's free. So I'm not gonna actually buy the subscription. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the quality of the camera here. I'm gonna go full screen here. All right, so pointing away from me, let's see, point towards me. Looks like it's really decent. It's you know, the response is immediate. So if you want to do standard, this is what it'll look like. I'm gonna keep it on 2K so you get more details. As soon as I move the camera, as you can see, there's barely any delay. Audible alarm, so you can turn on audible alarm where it, you know, the speaker of the camera puts out a alarm, and then you can change. So you can actually save certain positions of the camera. Let's see what else. White light, so you can turn on the light on the thing. I'm gonna turn that off for now. And then you can look at the device info. If you have an SD card in there, it's gonna tell you if you need to clear it out, if you want to clear it out, and all that. Light settings, it's gonna be indicator light, power settings. So the indicator light I'm going to turn off just to save some battery. Alright, power settings, battery power only, auto on after charging, so it'll just turn on after charging. We're going to keep that off because it's going to be inside the house to charge, so I don't need to do auto on. I could potentially also just put a battery pack out there to charge it, so it's going to do battery power only. And then audio settings. Let's see if it makes a noise. Nope. I'm just gonna keep the alarm volume to max. I'm not really sure if I want the alarm to ring, but I'm gonna change the settings as I go through and use the camera throughout day-to-day. Live recording on, video audio recording on, voice volume, camera language English. So that's all default. Motion detection. So this is the there we go. This is the sensitivity. We're going to keep it on medium for now, and it's going to record for a minute. All right. So as you can see, motion was detected as I'm moving the camera around. The camera does turn from left to right and up and down, and you can change the angle of the camera's view through the app here. So let's go back here, and you can just use the button to move the angle. You see it's pretty responsive, it happens pretty instantaneously. You can just press the button if it's light or if it's dark out. If you want to ring the alarm, you can ring it. You can turn it on and off. You can actually listen to the outside camera. So it has all the things that you would normally. And if you click on the mail here, next step, it's going to talk you through the motion detection. So it's actually backed up to the cloud, these motion detection events as I'm recording this video. It tells you what day. So it works really well, it seems like so far. And it tells you when it's live. You can press to speak so that they can hear you. So when you press to speak, it automatically unmutes you and them so you can hear them. Hello? So that's pretty cool actually. So you can use it as a two-way radio. Like say for example, your wife's leaving and you want to like, hey, close the garage door or whatever, right? Yeah, this is an awesome device. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up and show you what it looks like once it's set up. As far as mounting, they do give you this mounting template so you're not making unnecessary holes. So you can just put this on, drill your holes, and they should align just fine. Okay, so I have decided that I'm gonna install it right here, so it's gonna face my driveway and my front yard. So you wanna get it somewhere where you're easily able to reach the top of the holder, so you can unscrew and take off your camera. I have decided that I'll go ahead and install it here. So I'm just gonna make sure that I can get to it easily. I'm just gonna put in 2 screws because I'm installing it into a solid piece of wood. If you're putting in the wall, they do give you those plastic things that go into the wall, but let's go ahead and install these. Okay, so I have the screws partially inserted. I'm just gonna go ahead and screw it in. It's wood, so if a screw goes in at an angle, it's okay. I mean, preferably you want it straight in, but at an angle, it's gonna give it more traction at different angles. As long as the screw makes it inside the hole of the stand, you're good, because you don't want the screw sticking out too much. Although it's not gonna be visible because the camera is gonna go in the front. All right, so now that we have the stand installed, you're gonna put the screw on top and just screw the camera in place, and it just like stays right there, and that's it. I have it fully charged, I have it turned on, and now it's ready to use. Okay, so you have the whole camera set up, so you can go ahead and move it around. So make sure you're live, you can move it around. There is a second delay depending on your Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is not great outside, but let's say you go to full screen mode and you're reviewing the video in 2K. As you can see, the grass fluttering around in there, so it's pretty good details. We're gonna move the camera around to, let's say, look at my whole front porch, and then I have saved some positions, so if I want to return the camera to a position that I have pre-saved, you can just go back and then click on that position, and the camera should return to the saved position. As you can see, it's returning. Now, there are some delays in movement and things like that, and that has to do with your Wi-Fi connection. So if you have perfect Wi-Fi connection, as you can see, it's not as strong. You should be good. Other than that, let's look through what else we can do. So you can actually turn on an Audible alarm if you're viewing the footage live and somebody's there and you want to deter it. You can actually turn the light on and off through the app itself. You can press to speak. You can listen to the audio coming out of the camera live as well. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's the wind noise.